What amount of compensation might you receive if you've been assaulted, maliciously prosecuted, or falsely imprisoned? My name is Andrew Guile. I'm a solicitor and a director at GN Law, and I've specialised in pursuing complaints and compensation claims against the police for 20 years. Today I'm going to talk about how compensation is calculated in police cases. How much compensation you are entitled to as a result of an incident with the police depends upon what happened to you and what the effects are upon you. In this video, I am going to look at the main areas of compensation. I will consider damages for assault and physical and psychiatric injury, false imprisonment, malicious prosecution, and trespass. If you have been assaulted, the damages you receive depend upon the severity of your physical or psychological injury and how long those injuries last for. If your injuries are more than minor, you will need a medical report to comment on the extent of those injuries. Only then will a lawyer be able to put a value on that aspect of your claim. In false imprisonment cases, the value of your case depends upon how long you are detained. In most cases where someone is falsely imprisoned, that detention will be in a police station. In such cases, the first hour is worth approximately £700, with subsequent hours being worth less and the first 24 hours being worth approximately £4,200. Most people are detained for less than 24 hours following arrest, but cases where people are detained for longer than 24 hours will be worth more. Other types of false imprisonment, for instance where someone is released late from a prison, are calculated in a different way, and in all such cases it is wise to take legal advice. Malicious prosecution claims are worth in the region of £2,800 to £14,000. Whether you receive a sum towards the bottom or top of that bracket depends upon the severity of the charges and whether or not you faced going to prison if convicted. It also depends upon how long the case went on for and whether or not you were remanded in custody and what, if any, additional losses you suffered. A trespass to your house, where officers enter without lawful authority, is worth in the region of £500 to £1,500, depending on the time of day, how the officers behaved, and whether any children were present. All the above areas of damage make up what's known as the basic award. This award can be further increased by aggravated damages, which can as much as double the basic award in certain circumstances. For example, if you are arrested without any reasonable suspicion that you had committed an offence, you will have been unlawfully arrested and you will be entitled to damages for false imprisonment. That will be worth a certain amount of money, even if the police officers involved were nice to you. However, if those same police officers racially abuse you, strip search you for no reason, leave you in a cold cell, and do not bring you any food and drink, then those aggravating factors will entitle you to aggravated damages, which will increase the basic award. Aggravated damages are considered separately on each head of claim. There's also an area of damages known as exemplary damages. These further increase the basic award and aggravated damages that you might already have been awarded. Exemplary damages are there to punish the police where their actions are found to be oppressive, arbitrary, or unconstitutional. Every case is different. The police will rarely agree to pay exemplary damages as part of an out-of-court settlement, and it's fair to say that they are only rarely awarded by judges. However, where granted, they are usually significant in value and can range from approximately £7,000 to £70,000. Whether you receive exemplary damages or not, and if you do, how much, will depend upon the facts of your case, including the seniority of the officer or officers involved. Remember, no two cases are the same, and the question of what damages you receive can be much more complex than I have summarised for you today. Please take a look at the other videos on this site, as they may answer other questions that you have, or give me or any of my colleagues a call for a free chat to see if we can help. This video is designed to be a brief introduction to the topic that it covers, and we hope you found it useful. It aims to be informative and to assist people to take the next step in solving the legal problem that they may have. This video does not constitute legal advice and does not seek to solve specific legal issues. If you have a specific legal problem that you need solved, you should take expert legal advice from a solicitor.